We're against the Buccaneers. 2-0 versus 2-0. One of us is gonna be becoming 2-1 and 3-0. It's gonna be me. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't like training. I want to go straight into the game. Training sucks. Yeah, ready. I'm ready to do this. Got to always be ready. Cannot not be not ready. Shit. You guys heard that? That was just my phone. Oops. Alright.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Hi.
Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports.
Okay.
It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Vikings.
Okay.
With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Okay.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis.
Not new.
It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking
not
in
new
here.
anymore.
They're set for football as the Vikings
Maybe new, but it's not that new.
with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, an early season tilt.
Oh, finally kicking. Okay.
Ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the
Let's
first
go.
weekend
Kick
of
that ball.
NFL
Just
is
kick
in
it.
full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Where
This
am
is
I at?
fielded a couple yards deep.
I couldn't find myself.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Now they run with Sims.
There we go. Just go by the knee. Take them out by the knees.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're
Just
seeing
be a
it
good
here.
person.
Not only are they
Good
controlling
person
things
today,
right at the
Hope.
line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and
No,
the third
my
levels.
hole.
You know, get to linebacker
Stay
spot,
away from my
secondary
hole.
spot, getting all the way downfield with their
I don't
blocking.
want you to go
Just
through that
keep the
hole.
running back clean.
That's
We'll
my
try to
hole.
continue that trend here this afternoon. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
Deshaun Jackson's game is speed and the deep ball, which means defenses have to kick coverages in his direction, often having to double team him. But he also has the ability to catch a short pass, make people miss, and turn that into a long gain as well. Hard to defend. He's looking forward to playing with Jameis Winston and getting the deep ball activated again in Tampa.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
17?
For young quarterbacks, having that primary target's a big deal, and Mike Evans serves as that for Jameis Winston. Evans led the league in targets in 2016.
I went after him a ton. He also was 6th in catches, 4th in yards, and tied for 2nd in touchdowns.
Wait a minute.
and played in his first
I want to
program.
challenge this.
So we've got a challenge
This is
forthcoming
close.
here. And new this year, the ref will no longer go to a monitor on the sideline. He'll have a tablet brought out directly to him on the field.
Yeah, and that should move things along a little bit quicker. He doesn't have to run all the way over, go under the hood as he used to, and come out and render a decision. Talk directly with New York, looking at the tablet, and reach a final call.
Did it? That's questionable. Oh, yeah, he did.
Fresh set of downs here.
That was questionable.
Sims. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the
Roberson.
47.
Yes.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
Good job,
down.
Roberson.
That goes down
Needs
as a
long
loss
hair
against
back,
his
though.
rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They'll run it again with Sims. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Griffin, don't fall
No
over.
gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Quickly now a look at the defensive starters for Minnesota.
Minnesota head coach Mike Zimmer made his reputation as a defensive coordinator in this league, and that did not change in 2016. His team finished 3rd overall in total defense,
Just on
and
the other
despite
side.
many injuries, kept his team in the playoff hunt throughout the season.
On 3rd down, Winston. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken
Who's
down,
got?
but not
Rhodes?
before getting
Where were
this
you?
inside the 30.
I blame it on you,
Nice
Rhodes.
gain of 21 yards.
Where were you at? You weren't doing
Okay,
shit.
what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Yeah. Okay.
Now Sims.
Man,
1 yard
yes.
the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. The play fake to Sims, now Winston. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation,
just
the field
barely.
is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks.
Come on,
has to
defense.
be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And this is going to result in losing
Good job,
yardage.
Rain.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
All right, okay, let's stop them here, guys. Stop them here. Don't let them get in there.
Think about running the ball here.
Back up, back up, back up.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are...
Here we go.
Pressure gets him back at the
Everson Griffin with the sack.
Griffin in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of their hands.
Back there. We need you. Oh.
And before we can get to the field goal try, time will run out on this first quarter of play. Nothing our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation.
On the other side, though. The other side is better.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense.
Running into my own guys. That's all that happened.
Like that.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
No.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And not much.
Guys,
maybe
block.
A yard up to the 29.
Block.
Nice
That's
job
all
by
I
the
need.
defensive front there
I
to
need
hold them to a
that
short
from
gain
you
on
guys.
first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Yeah, because my guy's fucking a retard. Go, guys.
Bridgewater now on second down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Rudolph!
He's looking for his tight end there.
Stop!
Rudolph. And it's third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On third down, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
I want it.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
They talk about
hey,
mobility on quarterbacks
that's
all
the
the
same
time.
thing.
Here's
What are you going to say to
pays
that
off.
shit?
Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They run it with McKinnon. And he's got room. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On the toss, it's McKinnon, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19.
What I want McKinnon to get those yards.
On the play there, as the drive will continue. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Fuck. I'm gonna do now.
Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have the highlights of this first half, but he won't have touchdowns because we haven't had any to this point.
But there's still time, though, partner.
Yeah. Still time. Me. I can do it.
Play number 9
I can
on the
do
drive
it.
coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay. Gonna see something.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They're going to run. It's McKinnon.
Go, McKinnon! Go!
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
I should have went for the field goal. That's what I should have done. I just switch play. Switch guys.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
He got injured. He got pancaked. That's what I want to say. He got pancaked. Boom! 2 people pancaked. Injured.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action and hit them over the top.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Wait, we never called a timeout before.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Let me get some points on this board, guys. I don't want to go into like the second half with no points.
Last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Sherrills. Look at the dance and the juke. Excellent work on the run back there. 33 yards.
33 yards, guys. Let's do this. We got this.
Over in great field position. 1st and 10. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington, and then tomorrow on Monday night we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here again is McKinnon. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I need to do something to get to the clock.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out. Before he knew it, he had hit the sideline. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Noah Spence in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Come on, come on. Get to the line. Get to the line.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Buccaneers defense holds
nothing
and
I
they
could
get
do.
the football back.
4th and long with
so
time
they've gone
clock
for
on.
it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Shit.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Vikings are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Buccaneers have come in and looked good as the road team, and will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Buccaneers now late in the second. Griffin is going to get to the QB for the sack. This will go for a loss of 8. Still late in the first half. Spence has got the sack here. This will go as a loss of 10. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Go, guys. Give me better blocking. Zimmer is pissed that you guys are not doing good blocking.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Second down, Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Let's go, guys. Keep doing those plays. Let's keep doing this.
Really
Don't.
Nice pick up of 14
No
yards
stupid
and
shit.
It moves the sticks.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Let's go.
Now we've got movement up front. And
Come
I think this
on.
is going to be on Minnesota.
False start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Oh, shit. There's a lot of freaking plays.
Let's go.
Here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. Second down. McKinnon powers through, and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Go. Let's go, McKinnon. You got
with
this.
the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
toss play to McKinnon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact
Come on, guys. What the fuck is going on?
It's a loss of a yard and it'll
Block.
be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes.
Can't do shit without no blocking.
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
They're not stopping me at the
Didn't have a ton of
dive.
success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with fourth down coming up. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now McKinnon. And he will have a first down at about the 21.
I want the touchdown. I don't want field goal. Fuck them. Fuck field goal.
Here on 4th and inches.
This is where you need to rely on your offensive line, and you tell the person carrying the football, no dilly-dallying around, no trying to hit the home run. Just hit the hole hard and get in there for a first down.
Let's go.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Forced out to his left.
There we go. Stephon Diggs, touchdown.
Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
There we go. I can watch all of them if I wanted. Right there watching Stephon Diggs open, touchdown.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway.
Sorry, McKinnon.
He got away without getting burned.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Alright.
Forbath out to kick this one away.
Go Forbath. Just kick it. Don't do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out.
Guys, you gotta get this shit.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Yeah, you're not getting past me. No past me. I'm gonna whip your ass.
We want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, they run with Sims. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
I'm not going to let you get past me. No way, no way.
3rd and 10.
Well,
come on, guys.
Half is better for him than the first.
One more. Let's get 3 and out. Let's get 3 and out. Get the ball back and get some more points. No stupid decisions.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
They're tired. That's what they are. They're tired.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Sherrills to return it. Powerful running. A second broken tackle. 21 yards.
Breaking ankles, that's what I like doing. It's breaking ankles.
Here as they take possession. And the Vikings now heading on to the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking,
I want those
you
TDs.
don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Breaking ankles like always.
11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Gonna let it run down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
Making better decisions. Better decisions. I don't want no stupid decisions this game. I made 2 of them in the first 2 quarters. Can I make them now? Probably. Don't count me out.
Let's go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's going to have to eat this one as
guys, block!
Robert Ayers.
You're pissing me off with no blocking.
It'll be a loss of 13 yards. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And he almost had it defensively.
Who's injured?
Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. The Vikings on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
Who's injured?
Let's go.
From the gun, Bridgewater being chased out left. Throw left side on target.
There we go.
And he's taken down.
First down.
Gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup.
I didn't have to.
Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Here's McKinnon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
What the fuck? You could have fucking blocked somebody, but you left him and go for another person?
Situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this
where's the blocking?
Developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Buying time to his left. And Rudolph has it left side.
Rudolph, yes.
17, and it'll give him a first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running.
Favorite receiver, Kyle Rudolph.
Is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back
Don't
completions.
count those tight ends out.
So much for
They
being
can do
conservative
shit.
Running that football. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Let's go, Tiger!
They'll try to run with McKinnon.
There we go, McKinnon's in.
Into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Yes,
The Vikings are gonna
McKinnon.
add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive.
Get them straight out.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
I think
no longer exists for
that was too slow.
That's how they have to treat this drive.
Could have picked that off, but you were too slow.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Throwing, Winston. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they
good job, Linval.
Linval Joseph with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Winston needing a big play after the
sack.
Big
sack.
He leads the Bucs up on third
That's
and long.
what he did. He took a big-ass one.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Maybe too big of one.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down.
Can you be able to? I got first down, but it's only 4th and 23.
Play action. Winston. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. He can't hang on.
Ball.
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Injury. Who's injured?
Comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack.
You just fucked up, my friend.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on. Quit calling timeouts. We don't like those. You guys are going to lose anyways.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, Bridgewater. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
God. Quit calling timeouts. Here we go. Get that shit. Just kneel the ball.
We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
They can't stop it. Nah. 5.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Injury. Who's injured?
Jarek McCannon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving.
All right, first things first. Who's injured? I want to know. Is it my team? Oh, there it is. I don't even know who's injured on their team either. Oh well.
To the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Forbath out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah, get down.
Back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
You're not leaving me. You're not going anywhere.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it would.
And Winston lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone.
Oh, God. That was... Oh, God. Winston, you should have freaking just... God took the sack, just should have took the knee. Now look at this. This is a bad.
That's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Ooh.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Oh, God, Winston. You just, give yourself an ass kicking.
2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. That game's now gone final in the Meadowlands. The Jets have now moved out in front of the Dolphins. Josh McCown, 2 touchdown passes in the W. Jameis now on first down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Sharif Floyd with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Stop the clock at 0 seconds left.
Coaches always tell us we want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf.
That ending, oh my God. Yeah, you should be mad. You fumbled the ball and had a lineman pick it up for a touchdown at the end.
When you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the
Great
Vikings, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
Rough start,
and they'll have another
but
home date next week as the
I did
Detroit
it.
Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers,
Oh, next week's Lions?
they suffered defeat for the first
Fuck
time as
Detroit.
they dropped to
They
2-1.
suck a dick.
They will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Oh, the Giants. So Bucks are taking on the
that's
Lions.
a
Okay.
wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the
69
NFL
rushing
on
yards.
EA
Oh my
Sports.
God.
For more, check us out at easports.com.
I wanted more.
It's a win for the Vikings as we say so
Ooh,
long.
Bridgewater,
from
good job.
Minneapolis.
Did great. No upgrades. Just auto. Oh guys, if you like that video, smash that like button. And if you want to join the family and the community, press that red subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Or stream, one of the two.